Hey guys, it's me and Summer, ready for an awesome Tuesday. So let's get started. I'm going to share my PowerPoint. It says, Welcome back, Tuesday, April 14th. I hope you all had a great weekend. Let's get straight into it. Students will be able to understand a series of at-home approaches through photography and the use of other media to continue their sustained investigation, or SI. So for this one, what you would need to learn and what we are going to be focusing is photography. So we will be focusing on photography. In today's lesson, what you will need to learn for the exit ticket is a little bit more about the Ant's Eye View, a little project that I'm going to share with you. Not project, I'm sorry, a little bit of an intro of what you can do for your sustained investigation. So photos that you may use for your sustained investigation or apply it to your theme. For your sustained investigation, you can use your cell phone photography, so your cell phone as photography, and processing with multiple apps. So let's get started. App process photography. There are a lot of great free apps to download onto your phone. Be careful though, guys, be very careful. Some say they are free and then end up only being free for a month and then it's a subscription. Research any app online before you download them. Most of them also have ways you can add more features if you want to spend a few dollars here and there, but it is not necessary. I would not recommend that you pay for anything on free apps. This is called an in-app purchase feature. In an in-app purchase feature, they make you pay for better quality things on the app. Don't do it, guys. I don't recommend you pay for anything. Just use the free app. Some have ads unless you want to pay a little. Some cost a couple dollars. My favorite free ones, I'm going to share free apps. They may have in-app purchases. Do not press on those. So my favorite free ones are Snapseed, Plixar, I'm probably mispronouncing it, Plixormatic, sorry, Photo Toaster, Distressed FX, and Photoshop Express, and of course the famous PixArt, which I love. I know multiple students had been using it in class, and I highly recommend that one too. That one does have in-app purchases. Don't use the in-app purchases. Just use the free material that they give you on the apps. The fun thing is you can use several on one phone. The first photo took was an ant's eye view. I put my camera on a surface and took the photo from there. This one was on my kitchen counter. I did not edit it, so this is just the same photo that was taken with the camera. It has not been edited. All right, moving on. For the next photo app, use the Google Photos app that comes with phone and where all photos are stored. So this is not too bad. It's a little bit of a change, as you can see. The first one, I'm sorry, I went down. The first one, has no app, and now it has an app. So it's a little slight change. But now, for the next one, the app that was used was the Snapseed app on the original photo. So on the original photo, we use this app. This is an easy app to use. Just remember the slider for how much of an effect you use is at the top of the screen. Many choices. This one gave it a blush tint, lots of choices. So guys, in apps, there's a little thing called slider where you can slide um, all of the different techniques that they're giving you that they allow you to use. I would recommend you use that to kind of change the textures or the surfaces so you can see what photos you like best. This is the next one right here. For this next one, app used Photoshop Express on the original photo. So on the original photo, without any filters, Photoshop Express was used. So Photoshop Express wants you to log in, and I just logged in with my email account. Pretty simple and lots of choices. All right, that was Photoshop Express. Here, app used is the Plixar on the original photo. Notice took advantage of the textures and frames. So on texture, you can see how it's able to manipulate the photo. So the photo looks pretty changed now, and this is something that looks kind of vintage in a way. So this was one of the changes done to the original photo with this app. So let's go and let's look at, but what if I used one app on top of another, saving after each app and reopening a new app? This is a lot of fun. I started with the Photoshop Express, photo above, but finished in PixArt, adding a few effects. Finally, I have created an interesting photo with atmosphere. So if you look at the atmosphere around the spoon, this is a very interesting photo that was created with using more than one app and saving it in one app, going back and re-editing in another app. I think what I did here would be especially interesting for a portrait. So guys, you don't have to just use it on an object. Please keep that in mind. You can also use this for portrait. So if you take a photo of someone, you can change up the portrait as well. Think of how many variations of this one photo I could create. This type of photo process with lots of effects is often called photo illustration. To differentiate it from other process of photography that is pretty much for photojournalism would create. So someone within photojournalism would probably use multiple apps or just look at the sliders and change the degree of variation. So let's look at another one. Remember, the apps are all provided with sliders, so you can decide how much of an effect you want. They default in the middle. For the above image, I move the slider pretty far to the right in most of the apps. Experiment with the sliders. Check where you want to move that to create different effects. You won't like all your images, but save them and then use another app on top of the first one and keep going. You never know what you're going to end up liking. So here are two more examples. Originally opened in Snapseed, cropped, looks, and grunge. So it's saved in different aspects, as you can see, and then opened in another app for added light and effect. So make sure that you keep on seeing different apps. So you save from one app and then you go in with that saved photo and you look at another app. So this is the original one, followed by the second one that was done in one app and the third one in another. So let's look at photos of the underside of a flower. So this is just looking at the detail. Remember, an ant's point of view, the detail from the bottom of a flower. Cropped and added, looked. Okay, so these are all apps that were added to make this look different. So there was two apps involved. And then finished in Photo Toaster with another light and color effect to make it look much better. So as you can see, it started off with the original. Then the second one had one app that was edited, and then the third one was edited again. So as you can see, the process and the change in the quality of the color in this photo piece. So directions for submitting Tuesday's assignment. Guys, remember, all of this is going to help you for photography for at-home sustained investigation pieces. I'm helping you create these pieces on your phone, which will help you. So now these are your directions for your exit ticket. Directions for submitting Tuesday's assignment / exit ticket due today at 11:59. Must see all PowerPoint video. Look through the video. If you need to pause it and reference an app, go ahead and do so. Answer the following questions, copy and paste questions, and attach it into whatever format is easier for you. If you like, you can even answer questions on paper and take a picture of the response. Attach it to today's assignment labeled Tuesday's exit ticket, April 14th, okay? So you have question 1. There are a lot of great free apps to use for your sustained investigation. What are 3 I recommend you try? So from all of those, you can just choose 3 and either write them down or type them down. Can you use one app on top of another, saving after each app and reopening in a new app? Okay, and question 3. How many sustained investigation photos do you think you are going to try and edit? All right, guys, make sure that you look for today's assignment and go ahead and answer these questions. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great one.